Hello everybody. We are meeting today with Jovan Protic, the COO of Ringier, Axel, Polska, who was the main inspiration of the office that we are right now. And Jovan, could you tell us why did you decide for this move to come to this new office here?
Well, I would say there were multiple reasons. There were reasons that were rather emerging from the organizational needs. There were also reasons that they were rather coming from the direction of need of having basically better in a way exhibition space or a touch point to our clients. There were also needs coming from I would say innovation point of view, and I will try to explain maybe in a nutshell basically how this really worked for us and what was our main motivation. So first of all, we had a lot of departments basically that were rather involved in some sort of creative processes, be it on the sales side, on developing advertising products, or be it on the I would say content production sides for our clients and for the third parties, or like mobile development teams or product department. And those people were seated in a different floors or even in different buildings across the group. What we've tried to do basically is to create a space where we would bring this creativity as much as possible together. There are obviously still some departments which are creative, which didn't manage to come to this office, particularly our teams from the different cities. However, I think that this was one of the very important, I would say, motivations. Another very important motivation was basically that we needed a space where we would have some sort of a hub or an open space where people from all across the organization would be flowing. Yeah? So people from a place where people from, I don't know, even our office in Krakow or in Gdańsk would always have the open space to sit with their laptop, where other colleagues would be flowing, when in some sort of an informal atmosphere, people would be able basically to talk to each other, exchange the ideas, but also a place where we could basically invite the employees in the larger groups and have a regular town halls and have a discussions. So I would say one very functional space where whole organization would be flowing through and exchanging the ideas and communicate with each other. And finally, one of the reasons why we needed this space was that we create in a way exemplary through this space of what kind of company we are. We needed something that would basically through the spirit that you get by entering this space would reflect that you are coming to the modern digital publisher, innovative company that is I would say bringing new value to the advertising media and media space basically. Maybe last but not the least important, for us it was also very important to bring together editorials who are rather working on the new products, so on the innovations in our group. So editorials like Business Insider, which is like freshly introduced product in Poland 2 years ago, or Noise, which is a product which we launched now as a group in 6 European markets for modern urban trendsetters, or lifestyle products of ours like Ofemini and others.
All right. So generally, how do you see this movement? Was it successful?
Well, I would say it's without some kind of false modesty, I would say this was extremely successful.
So, for instance,
I believe that I see a lot of people flowing through the space, which was the initial idea. This open area that we have created is pretty much always full of our employees, and very frequently these are not employees who are sitting on this floor where the space was created, but these are employees from the other parts of the organization. I see a lot of our colleagues from Krakow or from other cities or from Wrocław, who, when they are coming here, they are usually spending time in this place. I see a lot of creative meetings happening here. And I see also much closer cooperation between editorials who are actually sitting now on this floor. Finally, one of the most important things what I see is that there are a lot of our clients and advertising partners who are coming to our exhibition space and who are basically getting this impression of what kind of company we are. That was I would say one of the main ideas of the whole project.
That's very glad to hear.
And thank you very much for your support.
And thinking about space itself, how does it function? Like, what would you, if you will do it once again, like the whole process of moving, what you will keep, what you will toss, and what you will, for instance, create to a little bit make the space functioning better?
Well, I mean, if I could reverse the time machine a little bit, I mean, there's not many things that I think would need to be changed, but maybe I would maybe create a bit more open space, even more than now. Even though I think that there is a lot of open space now, I think it's really beneficial, yeah. And maybe I think in creation of such kind of projects, I believe it's very important to have, particularly in the big companies as we are, a lot of communication in advance, so that the company and all employees are much more aware of what is coming. Yes? And these are some of the things maybe that I would slightly change, but I would say that they are minor.
All right. Yeah. So thanks, Jovan, for this very short interview, and everybody I'm inviting you to a short walk into the space to see how it works.
Thank you very much.